Try not to bring your head down first. Push your bum back and just drop the elbows. So the elbows are here because that's how far you've come down through your hip and thigh alignment, okay? Not because you've done this. Okay, so weight back in the heels, exhale, breathe in, lift. Exhale, inhale, breathe out. Body weight back into the heels of the feet for 10 and lift. Exhale, 9 and lift. Exhale, 10 and lift. Exhale, 9 and 8 and 7. Hold those knees above the ankles. 6 and 5. Did I miscount? 4 and 3 and 2. Now try and think about the placement of your knees. Try not to let your knees wobble out. Sometimes if the knees are a little bit weak, you can find they have a mind of their own. 2 to go. Last one. Now separate the feet. Fingertips to the floor if you can. Bring the neck into alignment with the spine so that you feel as if the back is flat rather than humped. And just slide your bum up and down the wall behind it without pushing your knees forward. So your knees will move obviously, but you want your movement to come from your hip line, using your thighs, your quads. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to walk the heels and the toes in. Take the hands to the front of the ankles and straighten the legs if you can. Keep them bent if you need to. And relax the arms towards the floor. Pull up on the belly button and release it. Pull up on the belly button and release. Exhale, pull up on the belly button, release. 2 more times. Breathe out, lift the tummy muscles. Breathe in, release. Exhale, pull the belly button up. Soft knees and slowly bring that spine back up. Nice in-breath, arms to the ceiling. Remember, abdominal lift comes from the front of the pubic bone, internally lifting a little bit towards the belly button if necessary. Otherwise, just exhale, chin to chest. Nice breath in, build the spine back up, arms are loose, shoulders fall away from the neck. Inhale, exhale, float down. Think about the mobility, the flexibility. Breathe out, keep your shoulders away from your neck, arms know where to go. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out, slowly lifting, feeling that stretch up the back of the hamstrings, back of the knees towards the bum. Breathe out, lovely. We're going to hold down here, separate the feet, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Lovely. I want you to bring your right elbow above your right knee on your thigh. Now, check your posture. Open the chest, shoulders down, breathe out, scoop. Breathe out, breathe in. Exhale. Remember the right knee stays above the right ankle. Don't push your knees forward over your toes. Open the chest. Float that arm. Left leg nice and long, toe forward to me. Breathe out, push the bum back. 2 to go. Last one. And relax. Toes are forward on both feet. Bend the left knee, push the bum back. So don't let the knee go forward. Bum back. Left arm on the left thigh. Open the chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe out. So pushing through the left leg to the upward position. Arm goes towards the ceiling. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. And breathe in. 4 to go. And 3. And 2. Again, pulling away from that long right leg. Toes are forward. Left knee above the ankle. Last one. Lovely. Walk the heels and the toes in. Now we're going to gently take ourselves towards the floor. So bend the knees. Down onto your mat. Pillow or towel if you need it. Again, it depends what's comfortable for you. Shoulders relaxed. I have 2 pillows, but again, they're reasonably flat-ish. So Nice in-breath. Set your posture. Chin slightly tucked towards your chest, back of the neck is lengthened, shoulders away from the neck, spine down the mat, roll across your bum, lift it, set it back down. Now we're just going to lengthen the left leg, keep the hips level, and bring the right knee towards you. Now keep your bum on the floor, don't bring your hands onto your kneecap, just across the shin. Breathe in. So you're pulling sort of down towards that right rib, feeling the stretch just into the edge of the hamstring where it meets the glute. Hips are level and stretch that out. Exhale. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe in, release, ladies and gentlemen. Exhale, right leg comes in. Elbows are soft, don't pull your shoulders up around your neck. And stretch that leg down the mat. Exhale, left leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Hips are both on the floor. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Now remember, obviously, if you are in pain, be aware of that. Don't over push yourself. Rest when you need to. Even when I'm chatting about your posture and your form and your position, remember to rest down if you need to. Or continue throughout. Don't stop every time I talk, as you know. I'm always teaching through the class, so if you stop, you'd be very relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. So what you want to try and do, ladies and gentlemen, is don't horse your leg towards you, okay? And what I mean by that is, and I'm sure I've told you that before, don't drag the leg and force the leg in towards you, okay? Think about your posture. Keep the back of your hips flat to the floor. Extend that leg. Breathe out. Just reach down in front of the shin. Try and get the right thigh down close towards the right hip. And breathe in, stretch it out. Exhale, left side. And it's my left side that's giving me the jip. Elbows soft. So just gently drawing that in towards your left rib cage. And gently release. Good work. I'm going to bend the knees. Feet hip distance. And remember, if any of this is uncomfortable, lessen your range of movement or don't do it. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Now these movements are good, however, they may not be good for everybody. You've got to listen to your own body, first and foremost, above any instructor. I've always told you that. So your body will say to you, oh, can't go any further, and so you don't. Breathe in, especially if you're in pain. Now if it's just because your muscles are tight, and you feel, well, I haven't really been doing anything, so I expect them to be a bit tight, then maybe you can take it a little bit further. But if it doesn't feel right, then pull back. Exhale. Keep both shoulders flat to the floor. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to let the knees sit on top of the thighs. Just keep the space between your knees. Breathe out. And breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, and you'll find that movement draws you down your mat. Breathe in, so be careful about your posture up around your neck. Exhale, one more time each side. Inhale. Breathe out. Lovely. And gently back. We're going to extend the left leg. Now, if you feel that the next movement is a little bit too tight up the back of your hamstring, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, then by all means bend the left knee and place the foot to the floor. Otherwise, we're going to stretch that leg out and lift. So if you're tight in the hips, you may feel that the pull is too tight, in which case bend the other leg. So it's flat to the floor. Now, pull the toe of your foot gently down towards your ankle and push it up. Pull it down and push it up. Hold your hands, never at the back of the crease of your knee. You want it just around the middle of your upper thigh. Sometimes holding here gives you a false illusion and you tend to bend the knee without realizing it, and then you lose your stretch. again, if you need to keep the knee bent, that's fine. You may also notice that as you hold, that circle those ankles. Not only will we stretch the leg, but we can work our ankles also. You'll find that as you hold your leg, maybe your shoulders pull up towards the ceiling. Try and pull them back. Always on the out breath. And take the ankle back in the opposite direction. Breathe in. And breathe out. Then drop that leg down. Now I want you to exhale, bring it towards you. Breathe in, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. And again, only take it to where it's comfortable for you. Remember, the left hip stays on the floor. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to keep as much control over the rest of your body as you go through each movement. 4 to go. Exhale up. Inhale, down. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, one more time. And hold. And gently release. Now we're taking it to the left side, which is my dodgy side this time. Hips level, shoulders relax. Exhale. And grab the leg. Now just hold it for a while. Continue to breathe in and out. Pull your shoulders back towards the floor. Toe down towards your ankle. Straight leg if possible. Bent knee if not. Breathe in through the nose. And remember, always on your out breath to relax into that stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now point the toe and flex the foot. Point and flex. And point and flex with a circle. And 4, 3, 2, and back the other way. Just feeling that nice stretch, especially across the front of the foot. Hopefully you'll have your shoes off. 2 to go. Last one. I'm going to draw that foot down. Be careful. Out breath. Remember your core. Lift it gently. Pubic bone up towards the waist. Exhale. Breathe out. Remember, you don't want your leg in any further than a straight line up from the hip, if possible. Especially if you are working with your sacroiliac joints a little bit uncomfortable. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Breathe out. Also, this is excellent just for stretches, never mind anything else. So remember, any of these things that we do, folks, it doesn't just have to be because you've got a bit of soreness somewhere. It's beneficial for all of you. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. 2 to go. Exhale. Breathe in. And one more. And hold. Elbows soft, shoulders down. Breathing. Don't hold your breath. And gently relax. We're going to place the feet to the floor, knees and feet hip distance, and our shoulders relaxed. We're going to inhale through the nose, lift the abdominals gently. We want to feel the small of the back imprinting the floor because of the lifted contraction on the front of those tummy muscles. Imprint. Just come up halfway. Now remember, nice in-breath. Exhale, pull up on the tummy, continue to breathe as normal. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Or exhale as you lift the spine away from the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae, and breathe in as you lay it back down. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, also to be very careful. Segmental shoulder bridge, very good for the glutes, the quads, the core, the spine. However, if you have impingement anywhere, it can be uncomfortable and sort of counterproductive if you come up too high, because at a certain point it can press your vertebrae in on themselves rather than lengthening them out, which is what we hope to do with segmental shoulder bridge. So we breathe in through the nose, exhale, pull back through the tummy, peel the lower part of the body off the floor, and then don't force yourself up. I won't come all the way up to my shoulder blades simply because I don't want to put too much pressure on that area that's a little bit dodgy at the minute. So for those of you who can get up, just continue to peel the spine up at the top of your shoulder bridge, inhale, and then breathe out. Remember to use your contracted tummy muscles to imprint the small of the back into the floor. And again, anybody watching that's not sure what the small of your back is, it's the bit where when you stand up you have your natural little arch in it. So rather than ramming that into the floor, you use your ability to pull up tightly on your tummy muscles to imprint the small of the back gently into the floor rather than just shoving it down. 2 to go. Again, watch that your knees don't drift wide. And the last one. Lovely. And gently release. So feet are flat to the floor, nice in-breath. We're going to just drop the right leg out to the side and breathe in, bring it back. Exhale out and inhale back. Breathe out. And remember, as you drop that leg out, try and really be relaxed. Keep the left hip tight to the floor. And again, how do we control that? By being aware of our tummy muscles, our core, our pelvic floor muscles, our it's gone from my head. Yes. 4 to go. Exhale out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Exhale. Last one. Lovely. Nice breath in. Again, keep the hips to the floor if possible. Drop the leg out. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we have to be mindful of this right hip. If you just forgot you were thinking and you disconnected your mind from your body, you would find the leg would drop out and this hip would lift. And that's not necessarily good for that side of your sacroiliac joints. 4 to go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Good little movement for the hips also. Keeps those hips nice and flexible. Last one. And gently bring that knee back to center. Now while we're here, we'll just do a little bit of core work. So we're going to spread our hands, take them either side of our head. Remember, eyes on the thighs, shoulders away from the neck, ribs towards the hips. Exhale, curl. And breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the bum flat to the floor and 10. So obviously, if you didn't have your pillow on the floor, you would start with your head elevated. Continue, the rest of you if you can. Exhale, curl, sliding the ribs closer to the hips and making sure that when you come back, if possible, you don't flare your rib cage up and down like that because that's pressure on your back. So exhale, curl and breathe in. Let's do 15 a little bit faster if we can. Keep them slow if you prefer. 10, 9, 8. Don't pull your head. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pillow or towel underneath your head. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, at no time do you pull your head. Never, never, never. Hands support your head. Okay? Nice in breath. Fingers nice and wide. Either half of our head. Chin to chest. We're going to exhale. Right rib. Diagonal line. Left hip. Exhale. And other side. And 10. And curl. And 9. And curl. And 8. Curl. 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. Now remember, you're not just rolling your head across the room. You're lifting your shoulder and pushing it on the diagonal. So just imagining that my hand is at the back of your shoulder, keeping your body within its own frame. So hip to hip, hip to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder, and down the hip on the other side. 2 to go. Last one. And we lift the right shoulder and pulse it to the left hip for 10, 9, don't pull your head, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side, 10, 9. Sometimes if the hand's not on the head, it helps you and stops you from dragging your head over. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently relax back. Now, slide your bum away from me and slowly roll yourself over onto your side and push yourself up onto all fours. Lovely. I want you to sit back into a back relaxer stretch. Now, take it easy, be careful, extend your arms out. You don't have to sit your feet on your bum on your feet. And remember, if your knees are not good, you don't have to sit back because that can be extremely uncomfortable for people if their knees are tight. You can keep your bum above your knees and stretch everything else further up. Remember, any dodgy neck, shoulders or elbows, you can rest your forearm on the floor rather than stretching the arms completely up in front. Now breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And 2 more times. Nice big deep breath in through the nose and exhale all the way out through your open mouth. Now gently come up and take yourself down onto the floor. Feet are hip distance, elbows out to the side of the shoulder line, and the hands are in a straight line up from the elbow. So you've got a right angle on each arm. Hips don't leave the floor. Shoulders away from the neck, chin aligned to the chest, breathe out, and breathe in down. Now remember, the elbows come back, at no time do you hold yourself like that. Exhale, just lift the chest up, and then a little bit of push into the hands, but not necessary if you're already up high enough. Inhale down, exhale. Remember, we're looking for control, ladies and gentlemen. We're not looking for our head to be stuck to the ceiling at the expense of our lower back. Breathe in, exhale, and inhale down. Try and keep the hips to the floor if you can. Breathe out, lift the top rib away from the floor, shoulders relaxed, chin aligned to the chest. Breathe in down, exhale, and inhale lower, breathe out, lift, and inhale lower. 3 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Itchy nose, oh, I'm not going to fight with you. Breathe in down. 2 to go, exhale up, inhale down. Last one, breathe out. Just hold that there, draw the shoulders away from the neck, chin aligned to the chest, hips tight to the floor if possible, and gently release down, hands underneath the shoulders, and just push straight back, not all the way up. Take the hands slightly outside the mat, be careful you wouldn't slip on the floor. Nice breath in, neck aligned and bent for 10. 9, now keep that nice and smooth, so smooth on the lower, smooth on the push. 6, 5, 4, 3, don't let your elbows push forward in front of you. Bring your chest between the crease of your elbows. 2 to go. Let's do 10 more. 10. Nice and smooth, don't lock out those elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulders rotating in towards the midline of the back. 3, 2, 1, and stretch out. Now just tuck your bum towards the ceiling, lengthen the arms, and just draw your chin in towards your chest. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling all the way out through an open mouth, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to come forward into box position. Hands below the shoulders. Remember, you can come up onto your fingers. You can make 2 fists Make sure you don't lean onto the knuckle. Watch that your elbows don't go out to the sides. Nice hairstyle, you see that? Nice breath in. And now focus on your belly button. As you breathe out, pull the belly button back towards the spine. You see how that starts to round your back? Chin to chest. Now breathe in. Flatten the back. Tuck the bum out to the wall behind you. Chin out in front and pull up on your abdominals. Now, big issue here is when people pull up on the tummy, then they start to do this. Remember, your contraction is internal. Pull the muscles up without changing the shape of your body on this part of your movement. So, breathe in. Exhale. Now, belly button. Pull it tightly towards the back of your spine. Now you feel the front of your hips moving up towards your rib cage. Don't push with your hands. Drop your chin in towards your chest. Hold your stretch. Breathe as normal. Now inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, push the bum to the wall behind your bum. Push your chin out towards the wall in front of you and pull up on your tummy muscles. Now remember, pulling up doesn't mean pulling them back. It means pulling them up from the front of your pubic bone, up towards your waist. And breathe in. Exhale. Now pull the belly button to the back of your spine so that you round the spine without putting pressure into your arms into the floor. So you create that movement by using your contracted pelvic floor muscles. Transverse abdominis. Now breathe in, flatten the back. Tuck the bum out behind you. Elbows are soft. Chin out in front. Every time I lift my head, my hair is in a different shape. Breathe in, flatten the back. Exhale, pull the belly button right back towards the spine. You can feel your wrists pushing into the floor. Try and keep your elbows a little bit light. Don't allow yourself, because what happens is when we shove into the wrists, ladies and gentlemen, we change our upper back posture. And what happens is, in a lot of cases, our shoulders come up round our neck. And then instead of getting your bend right from your tailbone over, we end up with it just sort of from the thoracic spine to the neck. Tuck the bum out. Now we'll do 4 more, and hopefully you were doing more as I was instructing. Breathe in. Exhale out. Inhale. Belly button to spine, soft elbows. Flat back, bum out, chin out. One more time. And gently release. Lovely. Now, I want you just to move your knees down the mat a little bit and bring your right knee up towards the back of your wrist and stretch your back leg out. Nice in breath. Tuck the toes of the left foot underneath you, and as you lean forward over your thigh on your forward leg, you'll feel that stretch right up the glutes and into the top of the hamstring. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And gently drop the back knee on the other leg. Slide that knee back. Slide the left leg all the way up towards the back of the wrist on the left hand or right hand, whatever position you're in. Extend the right leg down the mat. Tuck the toes underneath. Stretch the back leg. Again, that helps to stretch the adductors on the forward thigh. A little bit of stretch to the top of the hamstring towards the glutes, elbows soft. Remember, you want to feel a stretch in the leg, in the area that you're stretching. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Drop the back knee, push into the hands, slide that knee back. Now tuck the toes underneath the ankles, lift the bum towards the ceiling, press the tailbone up. Chin in towards the chest, shoulders into the back. Slowly press the heels down towards the floor. You'll feel that stretch start to come up the back of the heel towards the Achilles tendon. Slowly, hand by hand, soften the knee, bend the knees. Nice breath in. And exhale as you slowly come up, ladies and gentlemen. Now feet nice and wide. Make sure you've got your breath, you don't feel dizzy. I want you to take a nice in breath And I want you to come right down here, push your bum back. I want you to take your hands around the back of your ankles if you can and feel. So push your arms in towards your legs. Elbows are just sort of underneath the thighs, feeling that stretch right at the top of the thighs. Nice in-breath through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Bring the hands to the floor. Lean forward, sit back if you can, or sit on your bum or stand up. Nice breath in. Left arm all the way over. Inhale back. Exhale up. Shoulders relaxed, ribs down. Breathe in. Let's open up that chest. Bend the elbows. Hands together. And really squeeze those shoulder blades into the midline of the back, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely important for keeping that upper spine nicely lengthened, if possible. Nice breath in and let go. Lean forward, toes underneath the ankles. Lift the bum towards the ceiling, soft knees. Nice breath in. Once you feel you've got your balance, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, up towards the ceiling, shoulders relaxed, and head up last. Lovely, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you very soon, hopefully. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. And give yourselves a big clap. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Good work. I'll see you soon.